Calling 2400038, William Stubblefield, appearance on behalf of the city of Oak Park. You're muted, Mr. Kaplan.
Joshua Kaplan on behalf of the city.
Is the officer present?
We're not there yet, Mr. Stubble. You're a little bit early. The city attorney is here. What is your position, Mr. Stubblefield?
This case might look simple on paper, just an expired license plate, but within seconds, it turns into something far more chaotic. We've got a defendant who refuses to answer basic yes or no questions, insists he was traveling privately, and leans into arguments commonly associated with sovereign citizen ideology. On the other side, we have a judge who wastes absolutely no time cutting through the confusion and keeping things grounded in actual law. Now, here's what makes this interesting. This isn't a criminal case. It's a civil infraction. That means the legal standards are simpler, the burden is lower, and the court isn't here to debate philosophy. It's here to determine one thing. Was the law violated? But instead of sticking to the facts, watch how quickly this defendant shifts into technicalities, wordplay, and jurisdiction arguments that courts have repeatedly rejected. The real question is, does he actually believe the strategy will work, or is this just a last-ditch attempt to avoid responsibility? Stay with us, because what starts as a routine traffic case turns into a perfect example of how courtroom logic clashes with internet legal myths. And the result is as direct as it gets.
This is a pretty simple case. Do you have a valid plate on the car, yes or no?
Oh, I was traveling in the private. My plate is within my trust. So to answer the question, yes.
I don't care whose name it is. I just want to know if there's a valid plate on this car, Mr. Stubblefield.
I'm aware of that.
So when you traveling privately in a vehicle on January 5th, the plate had expired on September 1st. You gave me a copy of a registration.
And what does the copy say next to my name? If you don't mind reading that out.
Expires September 1st, 2023. Oh, I see the living
next
trust.
To my name.
It says
Yes.
living trust. Okay. This is the officer is here. I'm ready to go.
Okay.
No, you're fine. Calling 2400038, William Stubblefield, appearance on behalf of the city of Oak Park.
Joshua Kaplan on behalf of the city of Oak Park.
Okay. And your name for the record, sir?
It's a case sensitive name. That'd be capital W, lowercase I, lowercase L, lowercase I, lowercase A, lowercase M. That's my first name. Middle name, capital W, lowercase I, lowercase L, lowercase S, lowercase O, lowercase N. Last name, capital S, lowercase T, lowercase U, lowercase B, lowercase B, lowercase L, lowercase E, lowercase F, lowercase I, lowercase E, lowercase L, lowercase D, the second.
Thank you. The officer is here in person in front of me. Can everyone see him on the screen? If he
For the record, I would like to know,
podium.
is the officer taking an oath?
Not yet, Mr. Stubblefield. So let's just let me be in charge. I'm just making sure you can see him.
Yes.
Can you see him, Mr. Stubblefield?
Yes, I can.
Thank you. It might be easier if you pulled over and weren't in a moving, traveling while this was going on. All right. You raise your right hand, officer. You do solemnly swear affirm the testimony you're about to give in this matter shall be the truth.
I do.
Could you state your full name for the record, please?
Full name is Parker Redburn, Officer Redburn, badge number 1279, Oak Park.
Okay. Mr. Kaplan, do you have a copy of the ticket? Are you ready to proceed?
I have the ROA, Your Honor, which is enough for me to proceed on this case. Thank you.
Thank you. You may proceed with questioning the officer.
Officer Redburn, where are you currently employed?
Oak Park Public Safety,
How long have you been employed with Oak Park Public Safety?
approximately 6 to 8 months now.
And prior to working there, did you work anywhere else?
I did.
Where else have you worked in public safety?
Centerline Public Safety for approximately 2 years.
And are you in any special unit with Oak Park?
Just road patrol.
Okay. And were you working on January 5th, 2024?
I was.
Around 2:30 p.m.?
I was.
Were you in a fully marked police car?
I was.
And on that date, did you make a stop
I did.
in the city of Oak Park?
Yes.
All right. What'd you make a stop for around 2:30 p.m.?
For expired license plate.
Okay. And did you approach the vehicle?
I did.
And did you speak to the person in the vehicle?
I did.
Is that person in this Zoom courtroom today?
He is.
Can you see on the TV and just describe something they're wearing?
He is in a vehicle and he's wearing blue headphones.
Your Honor, may the record reflect the officer has identified Mr. Stubblefield?
It may.
All right. And what was the issue with his license plate?
His plate was expired, so it was invalid registration.
Okay. And when you spoke with Mr. Stubblefield, what did he tell you?
I do not recall.
Okay. Your Honor, I have no further questions at this time.
He was operating the motor vehicle.
Operating a motor vehicle.
He was the driver of that motor vehicle.
Yes, ma'am.
And the plate on the car he was operating.
Objection.
This is the turning point. And honestly, it's where the entire defense strategy collapses. The defendant insists he was traveling privately, trying to draw a distinction between driving and traveling. A common argument that has been rejected by courts across the country time and time again. The judge shuts it down immediately. There's no such thing. And legally, she's absolutely correct. Operating a vehicle on public roads, regardless of how you describe it, subjects you to traffic laws. You don't get to opt out by redefining words. Then comes the warrant argument, which is another major misunderstanding. For a civil traffic stop, like an expired plate, an officer does not need a warrant. Probable cause, in this case, a visibly expired plate, is enough to initiate the stop. What we're seeing here is a complete disconnect between the defendant's beliefs and how the legal system actually works. And when that gap isn't bridged,
Behind the wheel, but I was traveling.
Mr. Stubble, your objection's overruled. Do you have any questions? He was behind the wheel.
Objection. I was
Is that
traveling in
correct?
the private. For the record, I would like that to be noted for the record. I was traveling in the
Okay.
private.
There's no such thing, Mr. Stubblefield, but let's continue on. Do you have any questions of the officer?
Did he have a warrant for my, or did he have a warrant prior to pulling me over?
It's a
Does he
civil
have any
infraction, Mr.
against me, or
Mr.
does the judge have
Stubblefield,
anything
stop
against me?
talking. It's a civil infraction. He doesn't need a warrant. You're not charged with a crime. It's a civil infraction. So your question is irrelevant. Any other questions?
It's an Article 3 court, for the record.
How did you register your name and your living trust, Mr.
Can you answer
Stubblefield?
my question before I answer yours? Is this an Article 3 court, for the record?
No, it's not. How did you register yourself, Mr. Stubblefield? Where did you register yourself?
What do you mean by register?
The name you gave me, where is it registered? The case-sensitive name, where is it registered?
I plead the fifth.
This isn't a criminal case. All right.
Then
Do
why
you have
are
any
we
other
here?
question?
Then why
All
are
right,
we here
'cause
if
it's
it's
a-
not a criminal case?
It's a civil infraction. Do you have any other questions, Mr. Stubblefield?
Still like to know from the officer if he had a warrant prior to pulling me over.
Okay. Any other
Can I get an
questions?
answer from the officer, not the administrator? Can I get an answer from the officer?
All right. We're done. I find the question, I will not require him to answer it. I find based on the testimony we've heard today that
For the record, the judge is supposed to be an unbiased arbiter. It doesn't appear so. For the record.
Thank you. I find you responsible. I give you 14 days to pay. The fine is, what is it, like 130 something? Fine is 175. You can bring it in or call it in. Have a good day, sir, whoever you are. Thank you. Thank you, officer. Thank you, Mr.
Mr. And just like that, the case comes to a close quickly, decisively, and exactly how you'd expect based on the evidence presented. Let's break it down. The officer testified that the vehicle had an expired license plate, a clear violation. The defendant never successfully disputed that fact. Instead, he focused on arguments about private travel, living trusts, and warrants, none of which are legally relevant in a civil traffic infraction. The judge gave him multiple opportunities to ask valid questions or present a defense grounded in law, but instead he doubled down on arguments that courts simply do not recognize. And when that happens, the judge has no choice but to rule based on the facts and the law. Final outcome, responsible with a $175 fine and 14 days to pay. This case is a powerful reminder. Understanding the law, not just believing in a version of it, is what matters in court. If you found this case as shocking as we did, make sure to hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom breakdowns.